Robert Thornton Jr. He was the most brilliant man, intelligent man, unique man, charming man. He was just everything. And I'm so blessed to have been able to experience him for nearly a decade. He had such a benevolent spirit, a giving heart, a heart of gold. I said it once and I'll say it again. He had a heart of David, one after God's own heart. And I'll say that to the day I die, because I mean that from the bottom of my heart. So unique, just such a unique spirit. And I knew that from the first time. I'm not gonna say the first time I met him, but it was the first time that I really got to know him. And I had conversations with him, and I would see, we would go on dates, and we would go to Houston's or just anywhere, and we were walking and somebody came up like, hey, can I get your leftovers? He would literally go back inside the restaurant and order something altogether new just to give that person something to eat. And I don't think it was Houston's, it was actually Half Shell at that time. But I just would be amazed at, like, you were literally going back in. I thought that was just awesome, you know, and it made me love and like him more at that time. Just, I never experienced someone to be that giving. I even witnessed him once. We were out of town, we was out of the country, and he was so eager to go into the town where everybody was, and he wanted to just give. He literally, all the money in his pocket, he gave away to all of the young boys that came up, and one boy came up and said, I didn't get anything. And he looked around, and he looked at his feet, and he took the shoes off of his feet, and he gave this young boy the shoes off of his feet and walked until we found some Crocs or somebody selling something just nearby in the town. And it was just that selflessness, that spirit that he had that made me literally fall in love with him, that nothing that could be done or said could ever make me look at him any differently than just having a good heart and being a good-spirited man. And so I'm honored to have experienced him. I'm honored to have been fruitful and multiply with him, because I have two blessings. They both embody his spirit. And I'm just, like I said, it's definitely painful to not have him in our lives. But one thing I know for sure, for certain, is that he is in our hearts. He's guiding us. He's our angel. He's our guiding star. He's done so many things to just endow wisdom and knowledge and impart so many valuable lessons on me and my family that I know we'll all cherish. Me and Aria and Trey, we'll all cherish what he has done in the 7 years and the 4 years of their lives. He just did so much, and when I look back to just see how short this time we had with him, and especially for them, how short this time was, but how much has been done, I'm just very thankful. I'm just thankful, and I'm just like, I'm thankful to God, because it's like, I absolutely never wanted to see this happen. I never wanted to experience this, not one time, but twice. But I have to just be thankful to God that he just gave Adolph to us. Because like I said, he was just so amazing. And I'm not saying that just because he's gone now. I would tell him that when he was here with us. You're amazing. I'm glad that we chose life together. I want to stay here forever, because we were really basking in love. That was my love. That was my soulmate. And no matter any bad days we might have had, the good and the goodness that we shared together, it outweighed any sort of bad, ever. Any bad day or anything, because he was just an awesome, amazing man. And so I just pray to God that he heals my heart, he heals my children's heart, and that we can just be able to live strong in the spirit of Dolph. Long live Dolph. We love you.
Hello everybody, my name is Adolph Robert Thornton III, and I'm just happy to be here because my dad was the person who raised me, and he trained me to be a good man when I grow up. First, when I was younger, I used to love playing, and he was the only thing I could think about. But now since he had death, now I'm gonna make it up to the whole world, and I'm gonna be the greatest person who ever lived.
My name is Arya, and my dad, I love him because I know who he is, and he's the best dad I know because I just like to play with him in my heart because he's still my heart, and I'll keep thinking of him forever and ever and ever.
On 3, I want everybody to say, long live Dolph. 1, 2, 3. Long live Dolph!
Everybody stand to your feet and put your hands together one more time for these wonderful people. Come on, Memphis, you can do better than that. Yeah. Say his name. Say his name. Say his name. I want to introduce somebody. I want to simply say, yesterday I was asked by one of my colleagues if we could get the hip-hop community to agree to put the guns down. And I said, I'm sure we could. Ain't that right, Memphis? Yeah. Then I said, and also, we need to make sure we get white nationalists and white supremacists who shoot up schools and storm capitals to put their guns down too. And we need to get police officers who shoot and kill unarmed black folks to put their guns down too. Because ain't no Uzis made in Orange Mound. Ain't no Winchester rifles made in Whitehaven, and they weren't manufacturing Dracos in Dixie Homes. In order for that to happen, somebody has to write some policies. Somebody has to make some proclamations and do some political work. And some of our folks who are in office ain't worth the salt on Dolph's shoes. But there is one that I want to introduce who's going to make a presentation to these wonderful people. And this sister is someone who, like Dolph, knows how to turn dirt into diamonds. So I want y'all to put your hands together and receive State Senator Katrina Robinson.